Hello, everyone. Welcome to our weekend analysis this evening. Thank you all for joining us today. So, before we even begin, please note that we do have a few promos running. That is a Get Instant Prime, which is 40% off using the promo code Prime40, Instant Pro using the promo code Pro35, and Instant Classic using the promo code Classic30. And lastly, Instant Light giving you 25% off using the promo code LIGHT25. Then for the challengers, all of them, you can get a 20% off using the code challenge20. This offer ends on the 18th of March at 11:59 CET, practically midnight, so make sure you grab yourself a account. So without further ado, let's just jump right into analysis this evening. So this week has been crazy. We have had the war, everything, Iran, you name it, and markets have been going ballistic, especially oil just ripping through 8% a day, 10% a day. But, anyways, we don't cover oil here unless it's something you want us to look at. You can pop it up in the comment section and we'll be able to look at it for today. But as usual, let's go through our usual pairs, starting first with the dollar index. So, dollar index, the market came through and they didn't even waste an ounce of time and ripped right through. And our take profit was hit, not even touching break even, which is great. So we can just remove that there. So what do we have in store for this coming week? Well, right now we reached a level of resistance right there. So we might actually be seeing a short-term reversal, probably coming to this area down here, somewhere around the I8 area. So that's what we could be seeing ourselves coming into next week. So we can be looking to actually sell this immediately here as the market comes in, or maybe even just here right below this previous low. And we could be aiming to come all the way down here to exactly 98 with a high stop loss. And this could just be literally a 1-to-1. Or if the market does break to the upside right here, then we could be seeing ourselves like with a low stop loss. Then we could be seeing ourselves probably be coming all the way up to 100 or even 101, probably even higher. Yeah, we could be seeing ourselves at 101 for the dollar index, since the US are the ones who are leading the war at the current moment. So people will be rushing to actually make money flow. Then let's move over to euro dollar. So euro dollar also did quite well. We had a level of support there, and we didn't even touch break even, which is great. And let's just move that there. So we might actually be seeing the same thing happen as well, but we'll definitely be looking for this market to break right there. Then we could possibly be seeing ourselves probably coming back to 1.18300 low stop loss. So if we do breach right above here, this could be a great setup for this coming week. Then let's look at dollar yen. Dollar yen finally did what we're waiting for, a nice 5-to-1. It pushed all the way up, reached a level of resistance. It seems to be consolidating, but this doesn't look like the job is done right here. It looks like we could be continuing to the upside even furthermore. So come next week, we could actually be seeing ourselves come all the way up here, probably to 59500, yeah, somewhere here. So low stop loss just below here would be great. This could be a nice 1.24 to 1. So this is what we could be anticipating for next week on dollar yen. Then pound yen. That's where our entry is, and we could be actually also pushing to the upside since the market just tended to move all the way up here, but we'll be looking for this resistance level to be broken. So we'd be looking for like a low stop loss there. Then we could be aiming to the highs around 216. So that is my anticipation next week on pound yen. And let's look at dollar Mexican. So dollar Mexican pushed the way up. This would have been a great upward movement, but we actually got stopped out, unfortunately. So right now, the dollar is the main focus right now. So we could be seeing more upside movement, but it's not to forget the downside. This could just be uh, a spook in the market. So most definitely, we need to keep an eye watch on that. So this trend line has not even been broken whatsoever. But if it does, like if we probably breach below here, then we could be seeing ourselves flying all the way back down here to the 1700 area with a high stop loss. But if we do come into Monday with price pushing even a bit higher here, we could be seeing ourselves even reaching as high as 1832. And then we could also have a loss or stop loss over there. And this could be a nice 221. And let's move over to CAD Swiss. So CAD Swiss, we got stopped out as well. We had a lot of stop outs, but we also had big winners. That's a great thing. So as usual, CAD Swiss likes to run, then consolidate. So right now it looks like we're consolidating. So we might actually be pushing further up. So I would be looking to go long right here with a low stop loss, and then probably aiming for the previous high, which was somewhere here. So around 59500, that's what would be aiming for, and that would be a nice 221. And let's look at pound dollar. So pound dollar, we didn't really get an opportunity to sell here, but we have reached several support levels, and this one seems to be more significant. It seems like we could be pushing up next week, probably into this area right here. So that is my anticipation for next week. So we can have a low stop loss there, and then we could be looking to make a new high just above there. So that is what we are anticipating on pound dollar. The gold was stopped out at break even. It actually seems like we are now forming a head and shoulders. We can literally see here left shoulder, head, and then the right shoulder just there. So for next week, we actually could be looking for some selling opportunities. Not trying to hate on gold, but yeah, we could be looking for some selling opportunities with high stop loss just there. And then we could also be coming all the way down here to this support level around 400. So this is what we can be anticipating for this coming week. So really, we should not really give up on this, as there could be a selling opportunity next week, and that's what I think the bias is for next week. And this could be a nice 3 to 1 trade that we could be anticipating here. Then NAS 100, we are still in it. We're halfway down the stop loss, but I think next week we could be pushing higher, and the market could be recovering, since we had a hit due to the ongoing conflict in the Middle East. Then Bitcoin, it took a hit after NFP numbers. Usually, this is also the odd thing about NFP. When the numbers are good, it tends to rise. When the numbers are bad, it tends to crash towards favoring the US dollar. I don't understand how that works. Just seems everything just goes totally the opposite way. So Bitcoin was stopped out, unfortunately, but we still seem to be looking to short this once more again. Hopefully, this time we do have what we're looking for. So a new entry here would be great with a low stop loss. We will be probably aiming right below here. Then I've been actually be seeing about 50,000 for Bitcoin. So that is our aim with a high stop loss just right there. So that's what we're anticipating for the next coming weeks and days. Same with Ethereum. Ethereum got stopped out as well. We might actually be looking to short here as well. The high stop loss, and then we could be seeing ourselves probably reaching as far as 1,500 on Ethereum. That would be a good 2 to 1 So this is where we conclude with the analysis this evening. I hope you enjoyed it and found it very informative. Hi Nick, gold always traps me. This is the first time I see it down in the worst scenario. Yes, motivational focussy, motivational fiancé. Yeah, I'm Nick. So yeah, as Gaston already said, yes. Gold has been very tough this week. That's why we actually broke even, and we're actually looking for a sell for next week, apparently. So let's look forward to that and see if that actually works for next week, and we'll see how things go from there. So apart from that, I do hope you enjoyed today's session. Don't forget the promo codes are all there where you get 20% off the challenge accounts, and also 20 to 30% off the instant funded accounts. So make sure you grab yourself an account before this promo ends. So I do hope you have a lovely weekend and a fresh new week with fresh trading opportunities, and happy trading.